Story time of how my friend jumped me after she slept with my ex-boyfriend. Okay, so y'all need to go ahead and get y'all covers, y'all snacks, and y'all blunts, and let's tune right in. Since everybody got their snacks, their blankets, and their blunts, we can go ahead and continue. So, basically, y'all, this happened when I was a sophomore. This happened when I was a freshman, y'all, a freshman. So, me and the girl, we're gonna call her Miss Dreads. So, me and Miss Dreads, we was friends ever since, like, 7th grade. And then, I remember the first day of school rolled around. We was in like the same couple classes, so we was taking pictures and videos. You know, it's like first days of school, and we was in that dance class together. So we was lit. Like we wasn't doing shit in the dance class. We was just turning up regular. So fast forward when everybody was dropping their pictures, y'all. Like they just started dropping their pictures. She had put me in a little dump of hers because I was taking pictures with her. And my ex homeboy, he sent it to me and was like, your friend ain't your friend. No, because I had reposted her a little dump and he slid up on my story, was like, your friend ain't your friend. So I'm like, what you mean my friend ain't my friend? But I was thinking he was talking about because the picture she posted of me, I wasn't looking the best in. I think it was like an off-guard picture. I'm thinking he talking about that. He like, no, your friend ain't your friend. I'm like, what you talking about? He was like, you really don't know? I'm like, what you mean I really don't know? He was like, her and, what we gonna call the boy? But we're gonna just say my ex. He was like, Miss Dreads and your ex, they had messed around outside. I'm like, outside, yes, y'all, outside. He said outside. I'm like, anyway, fast forward. So I'm like, wait. I'm like, what's going on? Because believe it or not, y'all, that nigga that I was messing with, my ex, we was really toxic, like, went off bad, like, everybody knew. And then the thing about it was like, you know, when you're in middle school, you have them couples. We was definitely one of those couples, like, everybody knew that we was together type shit, like, everybody knew what the fuck was going on. And I'm mad, I'm heated, because I'm like, what? I'm thinking this just happened. I'm texting all my friends, this and that. They like, you're late, like, you didn't know that, this and that. I'm like, so everybody knew this shit but me? Everybody knew but Lil Ovale. Cool beans. So I was angry, y'all. I was furious. Like, y'all ever seen that little minute was like, when you find out you getting cheated on, everybody knew, but you, bitch, that's how I felt. Because I'm like, what? So I text her. I'm like, so Miss Dreads, you and what's the names messed around. And she like, no, I swear to God, this and that, da da da. Like, y'all, the bitch, I'm calling please. Like, she was like, no, it never went down. That never happened. That nigga is lying, like this and that. So I'm like, bitch, you gotta be lying. So I asked my ex. I text him. I'm like, you can be honest. I don't really give a fuck. I just want to know because she's sitting in my face, making it seem like everybody lying and y'all didn't do nothing. He told me word for word, bar for bar. That nigga sung like a bird. I'm telling you. He told it, y'all. He told it all. And I'm looking like, bitch, you got me fucked up. So fast forward, I texted her and I told her, I'm like, yeah, I know you was a liar. And I told her straight up, it's like, I told her, it's not no beef behind no nigga or none of that. Because at the time, me and him wasn't even with each other. But when they messed around, it was like we was on and off when they messed around type shit. But when what happened? Oh, fast forward, I texted her and I'm like, it's no beef over no nigga because I will never beef over no nigga. But I'm like, I'm gonna distance myself from you because you lied to me. And I'm like, if we supposed to be friends, why you lying about a nigga? Like, and then mind you, everybody knew I had multiple niggas way before him, during him, after him. So it was like, why did you lie? And then she knew everything that was going on. Like, she knew most of my business because we was cool like that. So I'm like, yeah, since you want to lie and shit, I'm just dissing myself. I told her it's no problem with you, Bookie. Like, we're still cool and cordial. I'm just gonna distance myself because you lied. Like, you don't have no respect for me. Simple. And you showed yourself you didn't have no respect when you slept with a nigga outside. But you showed you didn't have no respect when you lied about it when I came to you and asked you. So fast forward, y'all, after I text her that, she was like, yeah, this and that, I'm sorry, this and that. She was saying she was so sorry. She didn't mean to hurt me, this and that. I'm like, I'm not hurt. I'm disappointed because why you lied? Like, I thought we was better than this. Like, you really lied for nothing. So fast forward, y'all.
What do we have here? All the ops that are ops.
This bitch ain't get with the ops. Like, the hoes we don't talk about together. So I'm looking like, damn, little bitch. I said it wasn't no beef. Like, I told you I was gonna keep my distance. Like, I was still gonna speak to you, say hey to you in the bathroom, talk to you when I seen you, but it was gonna never be none of that other shit. So when I seen her hang with the ops, I'm like, oh yeah, bitch, that's a no-go, bitch. No, I don't rock like that. I don't rock with it, and I ain't rocking with you. So we had like a little refresh class together, like just elective class. Like, it's not really shit. It was just a little free time period. So I was sitting there with my homeboy Trey, and she was in there with her sister. We can call that bitch Miss Glasses. She was in there with her sister. All my ops, y'all. All my ops. When I tell y'all, she clicked up with the main ops. She clicked up with the main ops. She clicked up with Miss Biggie from the other story, and all of them. So when I see that, if I troll the ops, you think I'm not gonna troll you too when you with them? So I started trolling her, and I started trolling the whole table. And my homeboy was like, "Who?" Like, I'm telling him, and he looking, and I'm pointing directly over there to the table because our table wasn't that far. It's a classroom. Classrooms ain't that big. It was just a table in the middle of us, and people was barely at the table, so they definitely seen and heard me. So mind y'all, that was in December. That was first semester. Second semester roll around. I got a class with Miss Glasses, which is her sister. Randomly, mind y'all, we've been in this class for like a good little hot minute. She ain't bring nothing up until now. So one day I get in class, she like, you was being funny trying to check my sister. So I'm like, at the time, I knew they were sisters, but I didn't know they were sisters. Like, I would remember every now and then, but it used to always slip my mind. So when she was like, she came up to me when I walked in class and was like, you was trying to check my sister? You trying to be funny with my sister? I'm like, who's your sister? She was like, Miss Drez. I'm like, oh, that bitch. And I chuckled in her face. And I was like, no. Like, I ain't talked to that girl in so long. Like, what you talk about? She was like, no, yes, you did. Because this and that, that and this. And I'm like, what did you talk about? Because honestly, y'all, I'm confused. Like, this happened months ago. This happened first semester. We in second semester. So I had a friend in the class named Jeremiah. Y'all know my name, Jervia. So I'm like, maybe she got us mixed up. And everybody already said me and her favor each other anyway. So I'm like, maybe this bitch got us mixed up. So I go get her because she was in the same exact class. I walked around the little table. I'm like, what the fuck going on? Because this bitch saying we bullying her. Well, we tried to check her sister. So I'm like, what's going on? Because did you try to check her sister? Like, she like, I don't even know what you talking about. Like, so we all confused. And then I start, yeah, we all confused. So I'm thinking, next thing I know is bitch start getting on big bad shit. Like, she just started popping big bad shit. So me and my bitch start popping big bad shit. I'll insert the video if y'all want that. I'm gonna insert the video. But it's not really nothing because that what led up to the jumping. That's what led up to the jumping. But what I was finna say. Yeah, so she started popping big bad shit. Me and my homegirl, we're fussing at her, like, we're fussing this bitch out. We're not talking about shit. They're not talking about shit. So, fast forward, the officer came, grabbed her out of the classroom. They walked me and my bitch out the back door because it was in science class. So, we went out the back door. Everybody got suspended 3 days just for arguing. So, I said, when I come back to school, I'm going to find a miss. I said, when I come back to school, I'm going to get somebody in Miss Drez's classroom to tell me when she goes to the bathroom so I could meet the bitch in the bathroom and check her right then and there. Because while I got suspended 3 days behind something your sister coming to me about. Like, I don't even know your sister for one. And two, I never tried to check you. So I'm like, what is she talking about? But y'all, it all came back to me once we got on the phone. So fast forward, I came back from my suspension. Everybody like, she didn't hit the bathroom today. So I'm like, either they lying and let her know what it was, or she knew don't hit that bathroom. So I said, okay, I can't meet her in the bathroom. I'm gonna call her on Instagram. I called her on Instagram. My sister was in the background. She had her sister in her background. So I'm like, what? I'm like, so Miss Dress, what's going on? Cause why your sister come up in my face saying I was trying to check you and was picking at you, this and that? She was like, no, because you remember that day we was in that refresh class and you was pointing at us saying this and that. I said, bro, that shit was all the way in December. I said, y'all bitches could have did something in December. And I said, we was all in the same class. I said, I was by myself. Yeah, I was with my nigga Trey, but Trey wasn't gonna do shit. Like, what? So, we fussing. We're fussing. No, like, we're not even fussing. Matter of fact, we're actually, it's like I'm on hot shit. She not on hot shit. She like calm shit. I'm on hot shit. My sister hop in. She going on. She like, I don't give about none of that, this and that, because this and that. Nobody worry about you and your sister. So her sister get on the phone, start arguing too. So, you know, I'm not going to let my go out bad. So I'm arguing too. So we all arguing. And I'm like, you just mad because I had what's name before you and this and that. I'm like, you got my leftovers, basically. So I guess she didn't like what I said. And she was like, I guess she didn't like what I said. She just hung up the phone. But I knew, I made arrangements to fight her sister. I don't remember how the conversation went, but I know me and the sister were supposed to fight. That's all I know. That's all I knew. So I go to school the next day. Mind y'all. The next day was my sister prom. I got jumped on my sister prom. But she wasn't at school, y'all. So I go to school. It's early in the morning. I'm with my brother Najee. We walk around. And y'all, freshman year, I had so much ops. Like, it was so bad to the point, like, it was just bad. Like, I had so much ops to the point I knew when some shit was about to go down. Because when I was walking with my brother, the ops was too close. Like, every hallway we hit, the ops on the same hallway. We hit 300, they on 300. We hit 600, they on 600. We hit 200, they on 200. It was just too much coincidence. So me and Najee looking like, hell no, we peeping some shit going on. So he like, take this belt if some shit go down. And he walked into my class. In my head, I'm like, I really don't want to use this belt because they're not talking about shit. But I'm like, shit, that's all I got. These hoes jump. Because I already knew, like, I've had a feeling it was going to jump. But honestly, I really thought, no, I didn't have a feeling it was going to jump. No, I did, because all of them was in the hallway. But, like, when I got into school, like, when I got in my own classroom, I didn't give a fuck no more. So he walked me to my class. He gave me the belt. I went and sat down. I'm on my phone regular. Like, it's not shit. They had a friend in my class. I didn't fuck with her. So, not even gonna act like I did. I didn't like that bitch. Still don't like that bitch. Ain't gonna never like that bitch. So, she was in my class. She used to sit in the same row as me, but just at the front. I used to sit way in the back. I look up. I see Miss Dress, Miss Biggie, all my ops, her sister, everybody, y'all. All the ops. Like, all the ops is there. It's multiple ops. I ain't even get y'all story times about yet. But they all there with the cameras. But when I look up, I just seen, like, Miss Dress, Miss Glasses, Miss Biggie, and, like, this other bitch I didn't like. So I look up, I see them. I'm not paying them no attention. But, bitch, I said, hold on. Because I was like, maybe they come in and talk to their friend. But I said, hold on, little bitch. They don't got this class. Like, what is I hop up quick because that's how I knew. So they steady walking in. Like, they walking in. They didn't give a fuck. When I thought they was talking to their friend, no, bitch. They was steady walking in. They was finna come walk some shit down. So when I peep, I'm like, oh, yeah. So, y'all, my camera died. But once I had seen them, I looked up and seen them. I'm like, bitch, they don't got this class. I hop up immediately. And I already knew they was coming to fight. Like, it was just them two. And we're like, whooper, whooper, whooper. I'm like, dang. And I'm like, hold on, let me get a hair tie. Because I ain't never ducking nothing. I'm going to put the video there too. But I'm like, hold on, let me get a hair tie. This girl in the classroom, she threw the hair tie. I love her. Thank you. She threw the hair tie, but the hair tie, when I went to catch it, it dropped on the ground. So I knew if I bent down to get it, that bitch was going, whoa, she gonna whip me. So I said, once I seen that shit drop, I heard that spoons. But I immediately went to whooping ass. I'm telling you, I immediately handled business. I did not disappoint. So all I know is, y'all, after the hair tie dropped, then I knew I wasn't bending down to get that shit. I instantly started whipping ass. I ran up. We both started fighting. Next thing I know is I'm whooping ass. Like, off the first 2 licks, I'm giving the bitch started slipping and sliding. I said, oh, you not fucking with me. Oh, you're not. Her sister peeped that. Her sister immediately rushed in. Started jumping my ass, y'all. They jumping me, but the sister was swinging on both of us, so was I really getting jumped? I was like, I know I ain't getting jumped right now, bitch. Whole time I was getting jumped. I was definitely getting jumped. And, you know, one thing the teacher ain't break this shit up. She was like, get out my class. She trying to get the other kids out. She didn't even break up the fight. Like, what happened? Oh, a whole nother teacher on the 300 hall had to come down and break up the fight. Mind y'all, I was on like 200, but like the beginning of 200. So, yeah, we was in there tussling for a good little minute. And then, y'all, while we was like locked up, I yanked the fuck out of 2 dreads on her motherfucking head. I could put those pictures there too. I'm definitely going to do that. I ripped her dreads out. She was like, I'ma kill you. I'm like, yeah, bitch, you just do that. I was still alive. Then, after that, I called my mama. I called my motherfucking sister. I'm like, yeah, they just jumped me. My mama, she get up immediately, walk out. No, I called my sister. I called my sister first. No, I think I called the family group chat. She was the only one that answered. I'm like, I just got jumped. Y'all need to hurry up and be on y'all motherfucking way. I just got jumped. So she get a hold of my mama call. They come down to school. And when I'm walking out, I see my best friend walking in with her brother. She like, what's going on? What's happening? I said, bro, they just fucking jumped me. Like, y'all, this is first period. The period ain't even start yet. This is early in the morning. They jumped me around breakfast time. I ain't even had to come to school. They jumped me around breakfast time. So I'm like, yeah, they just jumped me. She like, what the fuck? Like, who just jumped you? I'm serious. So they started fussing and shit. And I like, yeah, hope you know I'm gonna come to your house. I'm going off in the hallway. Like, it was none of that. So when my peoples got here, immediately went to the bitch house. The bitch, we seen her sister. Cause listen, y'all, tell y'all, me and this bitch used to be cool. I went to a sleepover. I went to a sleepover with one of my other friends, and their apartment complex is near her apartment complex. So I knew where she had laid her head. I just didn't know which apartment. So we went out there. We seen her fat ass sister. As soon as the bitch locked eyes with me, her fat ass ran in the house. We like, oh, bitch, we got you now. So we immediately pull up in the yard. They run to go get their mama. Me and my mama and my sister, we step out the car. We all fussing. Mama like, go get your daughter, you weak ass bitch. Like, we all going, like, we're fussing down. She like, we gonna wait right here. We gonna get her. The mama outside with a little ass pew. She wasn't gonna do nothing with the gun because she was just standing by her little screen door with the gun. She was like, they're coming. We sat outside, bitches never came. We said, all right, we'll be back. We got my peoples from South Carolina to text these hoes. We been texting these hoes. We was harassing these hoes. We like, bitch, if y'all don't bang. So, them bitches got scared because we was sending real threats. Matter of fact, these weren't even threats. These was promises, bitch. They evacuated their house the whole weekend. And we know because we went back to the house. And, bitches blocked me. They had me blocked for like years now. I'm still blocked to this day, mind you. Y'all want to know what's so funny? When I was like, I'm going to catch you, this and that. I seen the bitch at Walmart. The bitch, I couldn't even get these bitches in Walmart. That's a whole nother story. Them bitches skedaddled as soon. And mind you, I had more stuff in self-checkout than they did. And mind you, I was still trying to get to them. I couldn't get to them because of how Walmart was set up. But bitch, I went outside and was like, I'm about to meet them bitches when they walk out the door. When I guess they went the other way. Y'all could not catch them at Walmart. But I said I'm gonna catch her, and when I catch her off campus, I'm gonna whoop the fuck out of her. School year started. She came back to school. This is my junior year, y'all. When I tell you I whooped the fuck out that girl, I whooped the fuck out her. And it's not that I even want to keep fighting her. I want to fight your sister. That's what the fuck he really was like. But your sister just don't want to bang, so I can't keep. I gotta get to you every time. You the opponent. So, but yeah, y'all. If y'all want a story time about how I had fight her the second time. She got tore up the second time too, y'all. The first time she got tore up the first time, but she jumped me. Then the second time she got tore up again, but and then y'all, after I had rip her dreads out, Ashley started getting good hairstyles. So I always hype a bitch up, whether we beefing or not. If it wasn't for me ripping the dreads out, bitch, you would still be walking around with them medium sized ass dreads. But that's besides the point, really. But y'all, after that, you know, it was hot beef. Like, everybody knew once I seen that bitch, it was up there, stuck there. This bitch was hiding, y'all. This bitch hid for years. I couldn't even catch this bitch. When the first time I seen her was at Walmart. Couldn't catch her then. We got back to school. Bitches thought shit was all sweet and cute. And y'all know I fight every year. So my people's like, you better not go to school fighting. You better not. So I said, I'm gonna just catch her off campus. Then I got her off campus. We fought. She told me, I guess I won one, she won one. Bitch, you didn't win nothing. I win both. So it was just that. And we got suspended. Y'all, she snitched again. She snitched with that one. So it really wasn't like, you know. Y'all, I'm gonna have to get y'all part 2 because part 2 was some shit too. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, and comment. And tune in for the next video.